I have an update. 8. I wanted to make 9, but I couldn't come up with a 9th one, and I wasn't gonna postpone this video any longer. So yeah, 8 things that I've learned on my lock journey so far. Yeah, let me see what the list is talking about. Okay, so it is 6 months on the 16th. I can't remember the last time I washed my hair, to be honest. It's probably been over a month at that point. I mean, at this point. Yeah, it's definitely been over a month since I last washed my hair and retwisted. Why? Because I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm lazy. That I really don't have anything else other to say other than I'm lazy. And I don't be pressed for a retwist. I'm pressed now because it's been so long and my roots are so puffy that like an updo, it don't look purposeful. So I just been wearing my hair down. Yeah. Let me show you the bag. See what I'm showing you. Yeah, this been happening a lot. I gotta untangle my chain from my hair a lot. And that shit is annoying, but it's not too bad. I still have not counted them. I don't know if I'm going to. As of right now, I don't think I am. That may change in the future, but yeah, I don't know how many locks I have. So I cannot tell you. But another reason is because in the front, ew, is that lint? You lint liquor? Yeah, in the front, this one is hella thin. Like, I mean, maybe not hella, but I just feel like he could have a more secure base. Like, this just looks so painful. And this one's pretty tiny as well, but even this one is about the same size, but the base looks stronger. So I'm thinking I should just combine these and make it one. I do not have a crochet hook, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna probably get one, but I'm probably just gonna, like, when I do my retwist, join them like that and have a little two-headed dragon type shit. And then when I get comfortable or I get a crochet hook, combine the ends. Cause yeah, no, that's not cute. So that's the plan for this. Oh, maybe I could twist it? You think that would work? Did I do it in the right direction? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna twist these ones together and see what happens. I'll probably still end up crocheting just so like it's actually, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm feeling way more confident about that now. All right, so we handled that. Okay, I guess I can start off with the first one, which is the ugly stage. Now, I really don't understand Well, okay, I guess I do understand it, but it's not an ugly phase. And awkward, I could say that. Like, I could definitely say it's awkward, but like to be like, yeah, I'm ugly, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so I don't know why you would say that. Like, I'm ugly. That doesn't sound, no, like, what? So I guess my the first thing I learned is that you need to love yourself. If you call yourself ugly, you're gonna be ugly. People read energy before they read anything else. So if you come to the room like, I'm ugly, oh my God, people are gonna be like, yeah, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're saying. I agree. So, like, don't expect other people to tell you you're not ugly. Like, they will agree with you if that's how you truly feel. It's not that I didn't love myself before I had my locks, but it's just that in comparing my lock journey to others and just some of the like emotions that people said that they had along their lock journey, I don't really see myself experiencing that. I'm not like, oh damn, my hair is so ugly. Like, I don't feel that way. Because I don't really feel that way, that is what enlightened me. That like maybe it's because you love yourself and your hair isn't really like, it's not gonna change what's popping. So why would I feel away? I do also understand that how I look is more acceptable in the spaces that I'm in. I don't know how to really say that, but like, is this corporate hair? No. I mean, this style, this particular style, I could make my locks corporate if I needed to, but I don't often style my hair like that because that shit is not that cute, and it takes a lot of work. It's not that cute, and it takes mad work. So it's like, yeah, we're not gonna indulge. But if I want to go outside like this, I definitely could. I don't see a problem. Maybe the only problem would be an outfit. Like, yo, hair is part of the outfit, so it's just like, sometimes I be wanting to look like Eric, and that's easy. We let boys look dirty. But sometimes I be wanting to look like Erica Banks. Like, I be wanting to look, and the hair is just not giving that, and it's okay, but maybe I'll throw a head wrap on, but then that's giving Erica Badu. That's the hardest part about it. It's just matching your hair to your outfit. Cause sometimes like you just need an updo, but like you see right now, my roots are so puffy, and updo would be a lot of work and a lot of manipulation, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's just matching your outfit, because sometimes the hair, the vibe is just not, it's not giving the same vibe, and that's what we need. So I say all that to say, love yourself. If you think you a bad bitch, other people will think you a bad bitch. That was a lot. So let's try to make number 2 a little bit quicker. Okay, so the second thing I learned is that when it comes to product, less is more. You don't really need, like, you do not need things, because it's just not necessary. It's not necessary. I was only using shea butter, oil, and water. And my water is actually water and glycerin, and I might get into that later. Hopefully I remember, but yeah. So I was only using those 3 things, and I was getting built up. Like, it was looking build up-y. I don't know. Yeah. So this, I know there's build up right here from like when I was using edge control a couple times, but that's what the whole of my head was looking. Not the whole of my head, but like that's what majority. Nah, maybe not majority, but that's what half of my hair was looking like, especially in the back, and I was like, ew, nasty. So less is more. You do not need that much product, and that's another reason why I don't even be doing my hair up and like I don't really even be manipulating my hair a lot, because for it to look how I like, I need to use gel and a brush and all that, and obviously I began build up, and I don't want that, and I feel like that manipulation is just not necessary. Less is more when it comes to products, except when we talk about shampoo, which is my third point. When you shampoo your hair, use mad shampoo. Like, if you think, oh, I don't, like, was that enough? It wasn't. Put some more. And that I learned that when I was washing my hair and I had all that buildup. So I was, pouring the shampoo in my hand and doing that. And I obviously was not cleaning my hair properly, because I was like, you know what? Let me just put mad shampoo on my head like this. Skip the middleman. Like, this was dumb. All on my head like that, right? And then I started like washing my hair, and I noticed that the suds were everywhere and not just in one spot. And I kind of had to like try to, not in just one spot, and I was trying to like move the suds. I had enough suds for everything. Looked on the floor of my tub, there was a ring of dirt. I was like, oh my God. That means I haven't been cleaning my hair properly, because there should never be that much dirt on the floor. So that is how I learned more shampoo to wash your locks, because I guess what I wasn't noticing is that my hair is getting denser. That's what the budding is. The hair is denser. You need more shampoo to penetrate the strands, penetrate in between the strands, really. You need more shampoo to penetrate in between you need more shampoo to penetrate in between the strands. So more shampoo, less everything else, but more shampoo. I think that is all that I have to say for my locks right now. That's all I have to say for right now. I'm gonna give you some more close-ups though. She look dirty, scalp dirty. Ooh, girl, nasty. Can you believe it's been 6 months? Like, oh my God, that's crazy. As you can see here, my hair is looking a little crusty. It's looking a little gray, ashy. It's giving buildup. It's giving dirt. That went away after I washed it, so I'm still in the learning process. I'm not sure if I'm using too much oil during my retwist, or this is just dirt from me not washing my hair in over a month. It might be a little bit of both, but again, I'm learning. I don't really have too much tangling or marrying at the roots, but you see it. I mean, so far I'm loving the process. I feel like my hair is doing really well. My locks are thickening up, and they're locking at the roots a little bit more. That's probably why I don't have that much marrying at the roots. The front is my looser texture, so I feel like it's gonna be different, but that's expected. And the locks in the front are much smaller. I'm not really sure why my loctician did that, but I mean, I don't really feel no way. I feel like that was just a weird choice. I do like it though, so it's not a problem. The hair at the front also is just a little bit shorter, so it doesn't lock, or like it doesn't go into the lock as easily, which I feel like makes sense, but I don't really know what to do to combat it. The 2-strand twist ones in the front, they're coming along. Obviously, they're going to take a little bit longer than the coils. I'm not sure why, but that's what it is. In terms of my ends, I'm not really doing much to keep them coily, because that's work. I locked my hair up so that I don't have to do my hair. And keeping my ends coily was just work, so I'm not doing that anymore. The looser textures, they gonna do what they gonna do. I'm not mad about it. doing anything to change that. So that's that. I feel like they won't lock though. I feel like the end and the front won't lock, so I might be able to keep that little loose curly end look going on for a couple of them. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm loving it, so I'm not mad. I don't really know what else there is to say about what's been going on other than greatness, as you can see. Now let me stop. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say other than hair my locks. Okay, so it is hours later and I air dried. Yes, hours later, air dried. Only thing I did was put a little bit of oil on it when it was dripping wet. But now I'm about to retwist it. I had reached 6 months on the 16th, and I guess I'm just gonna give a quick little update. Hopefully I showed it in the beginning. I had combined these two locks. All I did was 2-strand twist them together. That's probably not a very secure way of combining your locks. I don't have a crochet hook, so I can't do that. If I get my hands on a crochet hook, I probably will do that. But for now, I'm just gonna twist it as one and see where that goes. Yeah, didn't do any separating or anything to my hair. It's about, yeah, it's probably like 90% dry. And we about to get into this retwist. Okay, so all I'm using is water, and the water does have a little bit of glycerin in it, like not that much. And glycerin is not an oil, so it does not work like oils. It is a humectant, meaning it draws in moisture from the environment. It's also water soluble, so that just means it dissolves in water, and we know oil and water don't mix because it's not an oil. But anyway, water, glycerin, this 11,000 oil blend.
Okay, so I'm back and we finna get into the rest of these little tips. I don't really know if they tips, more so just things I've learned, or maybe a mixture of both. So tip number 4, I believe we're on, is that, or thing number 4, whatever. Anyway, your scalp is going to be sensitive, and it's going to be sensitive because, well, at least is what I think. You're not combing your hair and like tugging at your follicles often, so your hair is getting used to being not messed with. Like, you're not messing with it, so when you do mess with it, it's gonna hurt because it's not used to that anymore. Just be aware that if you're locking your hair, thinking about locking your hair, because doing your hair might hurt a little bit more than usual. I was never tender-headed, but I've definitely become tender-headed. Even wearing ponytails or like updos hurt if they're a little bit too tight or I wear them for too long. As you can see, I don't pop my locks or pull them apart. I do like a gentle plucking motion in between the locks. And when you do that, especially if your hair is a little bit damp, the hairs will go to their respective sections without a problem. It'll kind of just like slide out, and you'll be able to put them where they need to be put.
Don't let this love make you. We can be something better, something better, something better. Don't let this love make you.
Unrelated, well, not unrelated, but it's not a tip or anything. Well, maybe it's a tip, I don't know. As you can see, I still do the locksmithing method down the length of my locks. It kind of helps with the frizz, and it makes it look a little fresh, like I actually just did my hair. And that also helps me but check if I retwisted my hair in the correct direction. I retwist all of my locks to the right. It's just easier for me. And I do the locksmithing thingy with my left hand. And if I were to twist my hair to the left and then locksmith it with my left hand, it would unravel, or it would like go against what I'm trying to do. So basically, it just helps me check my work. My next tip or piece of knowledge is that a good retwist is not going to be tight, but it may look tight. So it shouldn't feel tight. There shouldn't be any discomfort. It should look like it is a little bit tight, but definitely should not feel that way. The most important part of your retwist is your clip placement, at least in my opinion. No, I am not a professional. I just do my own hair, but from doing my own hair, I feel like clip placement is the most important part of your retwist. If you do not clip your twist, or if you do not clip your locks down properly, you might as well have not retwisted your hair, because you're going to lose all of that hard work. Where you place your clips and how you place your clips is very important. So as you can see, I kind of place my clips at an angle that's just because I have so many, and that's just how I could fit all of them. But you want to clip your roots down so that your hair sets in the desired place or look. You know, how do I say this? I'm not sure, but definitely don't want to clip it and be in pain. Like, you shouldn't be in pain. You shouldn't feel any tugging or like, you know, when you put a bobby pin in sometimes and it's just like, ooh, I didn't put it in right, because you could feel like a strand or two pulling. Definitely should not feel that when you placing your clips. But you want to make sure that you're clipping your hair down so that once your hair dries and sets, it sets in the way you want it to. And next, I just want to talk about, you need to have patience. Maybe not even patience. Kind of just ignore your hair. Like, if you constantly watching it, trying to figure out when the next step is coming, when the next stage is coming, and how much budding or whatever the case is you have, it's gonna seem like it's never happening. Like, if you sit and watch paint dry, the paint gonna seem like it's been wet forever. But if you leave that room, go about your life, you can be like, oh wow, the paint is dry. So that same concept is gonna apply to your locks. Just leave it alone. Don't be pressed, and you'll be fine. Before you know it, you're gonna have mature locks, and everything's gonna be amazing. Just patience. I don't really mind. I never really minded how I looked during all of the stages, so I guess it might be easier said than done for some. But yeah, just embrace every step and don't take it too seriously. This might be like the opposite of what I just said, but my next little tip is, don't get too comfortable with the styles that you're doing, because your locks are going to change quickly. I know I just said be patient, but every week is going to be different because your locks are changing quickly. They're going to drop eventually, and in my opinion, pretty quickly. Like, 1 week, this little dude was cute. The next week, it was not hitting. And I just feel like you just can't get too comfortable and feel like this is the end all be all, or this is the style I'm going to use forever, especially during these stages, because your hair is changing, and it's just not going to be the same. So just don't get too comfortable. Your locks are going to drop, and it's going to be a dramatic difference. So, there's that. I loved it, and I know why, cause it seems like I could be it all. Seems like I could be it all. Seems like I could be it all. I know I said clip placement is important, and here I am taking out my clips, but my hair not gonna move because I'm tying it down, so the do-rag is doing essentially the same thing as the clips, so don't come for me, because I didn't send for you, not playing, but don't come for me. I don't remember when I took out all them clips, but I did, and I tied my hair back down. And my last tip is, in my opinion at least, I feel like you could get away with retwisting and washing your hair more often during the first few weeks or months of your lock journey. Just because the hair isn't mature and it needs a little bit more training, if that makes sense. But you know, do what's right for you. Do what feels right. Don't do anything because I said so, and then when your hair drop out, it's my fault, because it's not. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is just my opinion. So show me why you're strong. Ignore everybody else. We're alone now. Oh wait. So show me why you're strong. Ignore everybody else. And if you have any tips for how to get the front of my hair to lay, especially since it's not as long as the rest, so like my retwist just don't be looking as, let me know. I'd super appreciate it, because this is ashy. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section. See you on the flip side.